Okay, so today we're trying something a little bit different. Sam sent me a 5-second reel of somebody trying to motorize one of these Lego ATTEs, so I'm going to be trying that today. We've got my sweet ATTE that we'll be using for reference. It's fully built and constructed. And on the other side, we've got Sam's ATTE, which is not fully built and not completely constructed, but that's okay because we have all the parts we need. And this is basically for reference. We've got our Lego Technic bin right here with all the gears and random parts. We've got the axles here. I've got some stuff I've been working with here. And yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. So I'll get back to y'all when we get somewhere. So the first and most immediate issue is the fact that originally the tracks would, or not the tracks, the legs would sit like this, but that's a little hard to make into a like rotating motion. So I'm probably gonna have to do it like this. So this will lower the whole base of the ATTE, because you can see over here, it's in this other shape. And then if I do it like this, it's gonna be a couple of centimeters lower. So I'm going to try and build something that'll lower the whole design of it. And then maybe we'll just put shorter pieces on here, but that's what I'm gonna start on first. So we'll see how this goes. So I realized that in that my hand covered up part of what I was doing, but this is what we have so far. So when you swing one side, the other side's gonna move, and hopefully we can attach a leg onto this somehow. But now I've realized that it's kind of hard to see, but this little axle actually sticks out. So when you try and get that piece through, it's going to catch right there. So we're going to, or I'm going to find a different axle that'll fit it better. Okay, so problem solved. I've got these little gray guys on there instead. And I realized when I was there, I had these on here, but those provide a lot of friction for this little black piece connecting to the gray piece. So instead I put on the like cream yellow ones, because I don't know why, but just those don't have any friction on them. So now it spins way easier. But one other thing that I've realized is these technically don't always spin at the same time. Like you can see there, they've just gotten offset. So this is gonna happen anyways, but we're gonna have to stick some gears on the back of it to make sure they're always spinning in the same direction at the same time. So pretty obviously it's not going to be efficient to use a motor for every leg, but this is just kind of a representation of how I'm hoping this will work. And this is going to be a little do with me recording, a little hard to do. I'm recording in one hand, and filming in the other. Oh, that's actually, oh no, stop that. Okay, so that's obviously a lot faster than we need it to go. So I'll gear that down a little later on, but this is sort of like a general idea of exactly what I was hoping would happen. So, I swear, okay, no, stop. So now y'all can see sort of what I'm going for here. I'm going to build the other side of this and then do a little more work, and I'll come back once I've got this sort of all connected through and through. While I have not completed getting both of them together, while I was working on the other side, I realized that a 1-to-1 gear ratio wasn't very efficient, because they would just always be turning really quickly unless I geared it down at another point, which I didn't really want to do. So now I've come up with this instead. So when you spin this guy, you're going to have to spin it very quickly for this one to move like at all. And I think this is going to work a lot better, because now that engine, or that little motor, where to go, it's right there, isn't gonna just, it'll always be spinning at the same speed. But I think this will just help out a little with the fact that those legs aren't going to be coming around at supersonic speeds. So now I'll get them all connected and get back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I now have everything well connected together. It fits surprisingly well. I made sure everything was pretty tightly held down. We've got the motor attached. This is the only like slight issue. that it's like a half stud off, but overall, because it's half and half, just gives you another, and as you can see here, it works. Doesn't really matter all that much. So I am going to start it and see if it actually works. And that is exactly what we were hoping would happen. It runs pretty smoothly. It's still a little faster than I want. Like, it's not gonna turn that quickly, really obviously, or it's just gonna, I don't know, it's gonna fly away if that happens. But that is very cool that it works as well as it does. It's a little, oh, hold up. It's a little, as you can see here, wider than it would actually be in the Lego version, but I think that's okay, because to be honest, this isn't like I'm trying to replicate it perfectly, and I can change this later on if I need to. I can get rid of some of this stuff and make it work a little better. So yeah, that's about all I wanted to do, and next video I'll start actually trying to get it hooked into all of this stuff. So thank you all for watching.